Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Want to introduce you to another episode of My Incredibly Shitty Luck. I've got the truck in here, kind of doing finishing touches, putting some of the gauges in, the new gauges. Only thing really big I have left to do is I've still got to paint the bed and get it on. I've got 5 days left. 5 days left until I need to leave for the Georgia rally, which if you're not going, you need to rethink yourself. Georgia rally at Durham Town. So, I go every year, have been for a long time, and it's well worth your time. So, anyway, the bad luck part. I've been driving this to town here and there, just, kind of doing little runs to make sure the truck is solid before I go. And I've not had any real issues. Nothing really. It's been nice. I pull the truck into the shop every day and make sure nothing's leaking. Well, today, for some reason the battery on the car died, so I had to go get a new one. Took the truck, got the battery. Something with our account at Advance was messed up. Took them forever to fix that. Went and got the pizza. Got a couple other things. And come back, park the truck in the shop here, and suddenly there's a puddle of oil underneath it. Great, what could that do? Oh, wonderful. It's right where the bell housing is. So, you see I've already been under there doing stuff. The lucky part is it's not the rear main. The shitty part is I've got to pull this damn transmission out again. I mean, I've got everything so nicely buttoned up, like I don't want to pull the floor out again, but I have to. I mean, damn it. Shit is getting really old. And let me show you why. Alright. So, it's been really nice having a dry bell housing on a deuce and a half for a while. Hello, Scooter, who's sniffing my ear. But today that ended. So, the top cover has been seeping. That's something that's hard to get them to not do, even in the best of circumstances. But I had oil coming out of here. I got it on my finger and smelled it, and that's gear oil. That is not motor oil. So, then you pull the inspection cover. Yeah, well, let's take a look and see what it is, right? So, we see oil dripping off the throwout bearing, which can only mean one thing, and that is that my front seal in there has failed again. And the only reason the front seals fail, at least when they're new, which like this one is if the bearing has got an issue. And if you see that nice pretty rainbow color, yeah, that wasn't like that when I put this transmission together last time. Which means that input bearing has failed, or is failing. It's getting very hot, like torch hot. And what that did is it just melted the damn seal. So the input bearing is bad. So not only do I have to pull this transmission out again, I've got to pull the whole fucking thing apart again. I've got to pull the counter shaft, the main shaft, and then pull the input shaft out. Put a new bearing on it. Again. Like I've already done. Remember, I put a 1308 SL, an upgraded bearing in there. To avoid having to do this again. It's like my prevention always causes me more trouble than it fixes. So let me show you what I'm doing to counteract that. And yeah, of course, I need to paint stuff, and it's been raining. So, yeah. So let's take a walk. Yep, shop is still a disaster. I need to put that heater back in at some point here in the next couple days. So I got another 1308 SL bearing, because luckily for me, I ordered two. And I think what happened is the shield on the bearing that I put in the transmission is preventing enough oil flow from getting to the bearing because of how it's in the casement. So what I'm going to do is pop this out like I just did, and it's real easy. You just get in this little groove here with a screwdriver, small screwdriver, pry it up a little, and get in with a bigger screwdriver, and it pops right out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Gonna put this one in and pray, I guess, because I'm not gonna have time to do a bunch more test driving it before I have to leave for the rally. So in a way, I'm glad this has happened now instead of like in the middle of Mississippi at 3 o'clock in the morning or something. But still, this is really frustrating. I'm tired of this shit. So learn from me, take my advice. As an addendum to my transmission repair videos, if you upgrade your input bearing to the 1308 SL, you know, I followed procedure and put the shielded side towards the oil bath. That's what you're supposed to do with a shielded bearing. If you use this bearing, take the shield off, throw it away, because then what that leaves you with is a bearing that's the same as your original bearing, but with more balls, so better support, and nothing to keep any oil from flowing. So yeah, and of course USA made 1308 SL with BCA. It's just take the fucking shield off, because you don't want to have to do this just like me when you're short on time, and you know, nobody wants to pull a transmission twice anyway for the same thing. Especially, yeah, you get the point. This sucks. I'm sick of this shit. I just want to drive my truck and be happy. But the world is preventing me from doing that. And it's my own damn fault. Should have done that to begin with, but it's not supposed to hurt anything. So, thanks for watching, guys. Sponsors, links, description, you know the deal. Like and subscribe. See you next time.